Welcome to the Body Shop Physical Therapy. I'm Dr. Catherine Price, and in this video, I'm going to go over trigger point release of your hand and finger extensors. They're composed of a variety of muscles, and if you're having elbow pain, lateral epicondylitis, which is referred to as tennis elbow, or you have wrist pain or even pain into your hands, the culprit could be the extensor muscles. They are composed of your extensor carpi radialis longus, your extensor carpi radialis brevis, extensor digitorum, extensor digiti minimi, the little guy, and then your extensor carpi ulnaris muscle. All of those are going to converge and come onto the common extensor tendon that attaches to the supracondylar ridge of the humerus. So your upper arm bone, the outer portion is going to bow out, and that is going to be where your common extensor tendon is attached to. If you do a lot of repetitive gripping or writing, this can irritate the extensor muscles, and you want to go in and release the tension, release the trigger points in that. Those are areas where you've got some over contraction in the muscle. And even if you're not having pain at rest, but then when you go to move, you could have discomfort. Or if you've not gone in and you've reset those spindles, which are areas sending messages back to your brain to tell you how much force and how to adjust the muscle, you can end up still having pain long after the source is gone. And repetitive movements are really a big culprit to this. Like I say, if you do a lot of gripping or writing and repetitive wrist extension, this can irritate the common extensor muscles. So I want to release them, and then I want to stretch them, and I want to do this until I get the pain to subside. So what I'll do is I'll take a single lacrosse ball, and you can just rest your forearm on a surface that's comfortable. A firm surface is actually going to give you more benefit because you'll get some more pressure. And I'm going to just apply pressure starting at the top and just working my way towards the wrist. And I'll go real slow and just find any areas that feel either tender or I feel tension in those areas, and I'll hold there. You may feel the pain refer down into the hand and wrist, and that would be an indication that you're on a trigger point. You can hold there until that pain subsides. So you can even get pain down into your fingers if this muscle or these muscles are developing trigger points. Now, you can use the single lacrosse ball. You want to apply pressure. You can use your opposite hand, but then you're going to be using the muscles on your other side. And if you have bilateral problems on both sides, then that can be a problem. So you want to be able to get as much of an advantage as you can without then applying stress to other areas of your body. One tool that I like to use is going to be something that looks like this. So there are many different items that will look like this, and it is a massage tool. So what I'll do is take my forearm, rest right in between the roller, and I'm just going to put pressure and go all the way up to my elbow and then come right back. And this is just going to allow me to mobilize the fascia, find areas where I have any trigger points, and then I can hold there. Let that release and then move slowly. If you feel like you're going slow, go slower. You can spend 5 to 10 minutes on this area depending on how chronic the problem is. It takes at least 2 minutes to allow the fascia to change. So that's my minimal dosage that I'll use time-wise, and 20 to 30 seconds on an area where you're feeling any referred pain to get that to release. So after I've released my wrist extensors, I'm then going to stretch them. To do that, I want to extend my elbow, so straighten my elbow, and then just bring my wrist down until I feel a stretch across the top. And if it's painful, I want to back off. I want to do this in as much of a pain-free position and range that I can. So if I have a lot of pain with that, I'm going to back off till I'm pain-free, but still get that stretch. And if I've got a lot of pain with that, I avoid it and I just spend time working on the release until I'm able to stretch that muscle without any pain. So again, the wrist and finger extensors, those, if they've developed trigger points, can be a culprit to tennis elbow, lateral epicondylitis, which can be a big nemesis with people with elbow pain. It can also contribute to wrist and finger pain as well. So I hope this is of help, and have a blessed day. Thank you.